Right now we have a little HID kit that I'm going to be installing on my 94 Acura Integra. Comes with let's see, instructions, I guess you would say. 2 balances, 2 HID bulbs. Seem to be, decent quality. Haven't installed them yet, but this is going to be a little tutorial of how to get those installed and see how they function and the quality of this overall product. Picked this up from Amazon. Extreme Vision. Doing right now, move my horn out of the way. I don't know if you can exactly see, but when I'm plugging my bulb out of my headlight, this is the bulb to my factory harness that is connected on my chassis. So I'm going to disconnect this stuff real quick, get the bulb out, insert the HID bulb into the headlamp assembly. Then I will plug the other one up to my chassis harness right here. Right here, I have my old factory halogen bulb. Came out of my headlamp assembly. So unplug that. I don't know if you can see in there. There we go, let it get clear out. Right there. That's where my bulb came out. Unplug that. This is the factory end on the bulb right here. This is my chassis harness. So what I'm gonna have is this red end on the HID right here. Will plug into my factory chassis harness, and this end right here would go to the HID ball blast bulb, which would be this right here. And of course this would insert into the headlamp assembly after you remove the cover. This is to protect it so it doesn't get damaged during shipping. And of course these ends would plug in right to these. Little issue, apparently one of my bulbs didn't want to slide into my headlight because of how fat they were compared to a normal halogen bulb. Right here, this base is a lot skinnier. The bulb's a lot smaller compared to the HID ones. Was quite a bit actually, a lot thicker in diameter. So what I had to do is take a drill and ream out the hole just a slight bit. I got everything, make sure it slid in, make sure it powered up before I bolted everything back up. So I'm gonna end up switching sides. It also came with this harness that was actually attached with everything. I ended up cutting it out because my factory OEM chassis harness, where my headlights connect to, is actually the same connector in all actuality. So what I did was just, instead of following the directions on here of how to install this, what I ended up doing on this one is just snipping that out and plugging up this red connector into my chassis harness, which is right there. This bulb in my headlamp finally. Got my ball blast right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, because I didn't show you on the passenger side over there. If I can do this right. Just gonna have these ends right here, which are on the bulb. These are off the ball blast. So right here, these would go. Pretty basic, explanatory. Black with black, red with red. You got black with black. You got your red with red. So these two, these go down to the headlamp. And the other end that's on the ball blast is gonna go to my factory harness, which is that right. So now that that's all in, I'm gonna tuck this away real quick. Worry about going over that later. I'll turn on the headlamps. There you go. Got the headlamps warming up. There's that one turning on, and that one turning on. And that is mostly the basic install, the HID kit.